Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than the life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the horizon, to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle. You will not regret it. Hey, hey! Yep, I'm back in my favorite spot. Booyah! It's just nice and cool here. The AC hits me, the fan hits me, and to be truthful, there's something about a couch. Maybe like a psychiatrist's couch. I'm not saying I am one. I just find comfort there. I've been on it most of my life. No. Oh, gotta love it. Anyway, before we get into today's video, and you guys, by the way, I'm going to space these out. Sorry, gum. My narcissist videos will be broken up by some of my other videos, my cooking videos, my RV videos, my camp working videos, whatever other videos. But I'm not going to pound you with narcissist videos. For those of you who don't come here to watch them, there are a ton of other videos down below and on every subject that you could want. So if you don't want to stay and watch this, I understand and I totally get it. But thank you for coming by. Anyhow, I want to talk today about, I think we're going to talk about a narcissist harem. Because we covered triangulation. And triangulation and a narcissist harem go hand in hand. And with that being said, let's get into it. Every narcissist, let me get this guy is driving nuts. Sorry! Yeah, sorry. Every narcissist has a harem. And again, we're going to discuss this real quickly. Why do they have a harem? Because they're hollow. They're empty beings. They absorb who they're with and become that person in the way of your ideals, your views, their goals in life, what they've accomplished, what you've accomplished. They mimic. They mimic. And so if they're after a sexual partner for their harem, they're going to mimic the sexual ambiance of that person that they're chasing, that they're trying to pull into their harem. If they're after your clout and your financial, they're going to mimic you. Actually, they're going to be more grandeur than you in both the sexual and this. Any area that they're looking for a supply to add to their harem, they are going to be exactly what you are, only more grandiose. You know what I mean? They spend when they're love bombing, they spend the first week or two getting to know who you are. And they take those personal informations and things that you share with them about your life and your goals, your family, and they absorb it and they become it. And then they become better than that, because that's how they will eventually tear you down, chew you up, and spit you out. But the problem is they never totally walk away from the spit on the ground. Just saying. Because, see, you're going to come in handy one day, even if you're not their supply at the time. They will use you against their new supply, against another harem member. They will use your name, regardless of how bad they've talked down about you, to make another person jealous within that harem, within your triangle. And they do this because they don't want anybody at all in that harem to have an ounce of self-worth, self-love, or self-pride. Everybody in their harem is being sucked dry. You know, when we were kids, there was a joke that went around, and somebody would do this on the top of your head and go, "What is that?" And they would say, "And it's a brain sucker and it's dying." Well, the fact is narcissists, if they can't suck from you whatever they need finances, sex, clout, they will die. They are empty souls, you guys. And I know that sounds so horrible, but it's so true. And trust me, they don't care that you may think about them in the end. They don't care what you think about their personal habits, about their financial habits. They don't care what you think about them. And I don't care if you have a lot of money or a little money. When they walk away from you, you will be in debt. You will be in debt. You will be the one paying all the bills. I did it for 5 years. You will be the one raising that child. I did it for 18 years. I did. And now I'm out the money. Even though he made promises, and there was a time he was sending me $100 a month toward the $45,000 in child support that he owes me, not to mention the 5 years of me paying all the rent and all the bills that he owes me. Yeah, he made an excuse to walk away and not pay that. Just saying. So don't ever think that their word, their promise means shit. It don't mean nothing to them unless they can get something from you. And the minute you're not giving it to them, they're off to their harem. They're not off without your name on their lips, because they will use you against every person in that harem. Now, a harem would remind you of, let's say, a bowling alley. You know, every pin has a position in a bowling alley on a bowling lane. Every person in their harem has a position in their life. The head pin is their main supply, who will eventually be moved to the back line. But every pin, every person in their harem has something that they want, they need, or they can use. Flying monkeys is in there. There are people that help them hoover, and we'll be doing hoovering after this video. There are people in there who are sexual for them. And you guys, sexual doesn't just mean another person in person. It could be a person on the internet, a person on a porno site. It could be a call girl, online videos. It could be anything. Anything at all. It could be your best friend. Just saying. It could be a friend of yours on Facebook, a friend of yours on YouTube. It could be a friend of yours on MySpace. They have no boundaries because they have no conscience and no empathy. And I want to tell you what, every one of those 9 pins or 12 pins in their harem, none of them mean anything to them except for what a narcissist can get out of them. And when they're done sucking you dry, they will discard you. What do you do when that happens? Let me tell you the best thing to do. No contact. You block them. You change your phone number. If you have to move, move. I left the state. Just saying. He still got through. Still got through. And they always get through with the, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, or, I made a mistake. Anything, because I have to tell you that 9 out of 10 of a narcissist supplies are empathic. And if you know anything about empaths, and I am one, then you are going to know that we are forgiving people, we're loving people, we're kind people, and we give way too many chances, and we give ourselves 100%. And that's what they seek. They seek those who, okay, God forgave me, I'll forgive you. Don't do it, guys. They will never change. Never. So one way you can save yourself, and it's hard as hell, but know this. If you go no contact, you may be hurting, you may be missing them, but the fact is they're going crazy. That's when their monkeys come out, that's when the hoovering starts, and they will even start re-love bombing you. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. And then once they think they've got you back in control and you're not, no contact anymore, they'll do the same stuff all over again. So when you go no contact, stay no contact. And it's hard. But the way I got around it was, first of all, I told you guys I had lost all self-love because my narcissist harem, it's huge. It's huge because they not only employ sexual partners, financial partners, ex-wives, wives, mothers, sisters, internet people. They employ anybody they can use. Anybody who will contribute to their hollowness to make them not appear to be a monster. These people are monsters, you guys. They are monsters. When they walk away from you, you will not matter to them. You could be without a car and walking. They don't care. You could have no way to a doctor's appointment. They don't care. They don't care if you have food in your house, if your kids got diapers on their butts, if you got an electric bill. They don't care. When they discard you, that's it. They don't care. They don't care at all. So know, you guys, that it's going to be rough. But you can do it. I did it. You can do it. What I did, you guys, was the harem is the most destructive part, along with the triangle, to destroy your personal worth, your personal love. And what you have to do is know that it's their sickness, not you. It's them, not you. You didn't do nothing wrong but fall in love with the way wrong person, a monster, a piece of shit, a hollow human being that could turn out to be a mass murderer. They have no conscience. You have to learn to pick yourself up off that ground and carry on, because if you don't, they will win. Just saying. They will have destroyed you, and they will know it, and nothing makes them happier than to know that you are destroyed. Will they quit sending flying monkeys? No. No matter how destroyed you are, whether you get up and you move on, whether you start loving yourself again, they will never stop sending flying monkeys. They will never stop dragging your name and your character through the dirt, the mud, the shit. They will never stop using you against that new supply. Telling her, oh, she wants me back, she's calling me, she's texting me, and all the while you're not doing any of it. But that new supply don't know that. All this shit they told you about their ex-wife, their ex-girlfriend, their piece of ass, they're saying the same thing about you. Mark my words. Now, the way to start pulling yourself out of this hole after going no contact, staying no contact, block them, guys. Block them on your phone, on your media, on your emails. Send them right to the spam folder. Absolutely. Make a list. This is what I did. I made a list of 5 things that I loved to do and meant the world to me before he came back in my world, before I allowed him to take my self-worth and self-love away. Walking, reading, working out, volunteering at a food shelter, fostering, all stuff that meant the world to me. I made a list. The first one was the most important. And I started working my way down that list. Now, it's not going to be easy at first. You're going to have to make yourself get up out of that bed, take a shower, put your hair up, and go walk. Go to the gym and enjoy it. It's not going to happen overnight. You're going to dread it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Make yourself go out to eat at least once a week, because most of us are sitting at home either starving ourselves or overeating. Take yourself out. Treat yourself. I always tell you guys, go treat yourself. Do something good for you today. And I say that out of experience. It was me doing stuff for me. And it doesn't necessarily have to involve money, but me doing stuff for me that helped me to start loving me. You know, my heart goes out to you. There are so many good videos on YouTube about a harem. There are so many explanations, the way they're explained and broke down, but the fact is a harem, it could be made up of 2 to 10 women or men, are everything they lack in their personality, and they need to suck it off all those people to make them whole. And once they move one or lose one, which they never lose them, they just move to the back row, they'll bring in somebody new and starts all over again. All over again. You're not the only one out there. And a lot of us read stories and go, oh my God, that's my narc. I had a lady ask me, was your narc's name so-and-so? No. But the fact is same story, same actions, same bullshit. They are all alike. They do the same exact thing. Just saying. So, get out and do something for yourself today. Remember to love yourself today. And remove yourself. Only you can remove yourself from that narcissistic harem. Whether it's a female or a male. Only you can step out and go, I'm done. You're not going to do this to me anymore. Find that inner strength. If you can't find it here, look there. Find that inner strength. We're strong. We're compassionate, caring, loving, loyal, respectful people. Because those are the only kind that they chase. Just saying. Anyway, remember to love yourself today. Don't be a part of that narcissist harem. Pull yourself out. Go no contact. And then go back out into life and do what used to make you feel good. Don't self-destruct. That's what they want. You're my thoughts, you're my prayers, you're my heart.